That is the one thing I refuse to let there be a corner for.
There is
There's
not
a corner for
that.
everything.
No.
There's no corner
There
for
is
the
a corner
ASMRs.
for it, but we got rid of it. It's blocked
It's
off.
just very dark.
They're all dark.
Somebody burned it down. No. They went in there and they turned a light on. It's no longer a dark corner.
That's a
It's-
different website.
It's now just a corner.
Sam
is
on
no
the
lo-
corner. Eating
Sans
soup.
corner. All right. Hello again, Twitch and YouTube. For those that stuck around, thanks for sticking around. For those that didn't, fuck you.
It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's
They
fine.
can't hear us. They're not here.
That's fine.
They know what they did.
They do.
Mhm.
All right. So as we've been doing with the second episode recordings, I'm not gonna lead in with wait, why the chat button is gone? The chat button shouldn't be gone. Refresh. If you can hear me, refresh the Twitch page. The chat button absolutely should not be gone. We should be live. It should be there.
That's a good job.
Chat.
Live. Yeah, I see the chat button. Oh, I can hear myself. God, that's disturbing. Stop. Test.
You want to hear something
Yeah.
else? Like some soup noises?
No.
I muted it because
No one wants that.
I hate hearing my own voice. So which is funny because I podcast and like listening to myself talk, but I hate hearing my own voice. So anyway, yeah. So as we do typically for the second episode, I'm not gonna obviously there's no read in yet, and therefore I'm not gonna play the music. We'll just 3, 2, 1 start, and we'll put that stuff in post. Because otherwise bouncing around.
We should do it a cappella for the live audience.
Is there
Okay.
lyrics to that
You
song?
start.
Oh,
So there is. Actually, I was kidding fully, because there's not really a coherent tune that one could a cappella.
there's no Pella to Aka.
Yeah.
All Aka, no Pella.
Oh my- As I spit Dr. Pepper through my nose.
Yes.
Oh
Got him.
God, that's gonna come back
Got
on
him.
me like halfway through the episode. All right,
Is there a doctor in my nose?
no, it's
There's
Jesus.
a corner for that.
Is there a doctor in my nose, or are you just happy to see me?
I love that both of our pre-shows had a Dr. Jesus. It's great. We are relative to current time. We are timely. That's the word I was looking for. I can't think of fucking words tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's like you're
Oh.
tired or something.
What did I took 5 fucking minutes to describe sand.
It helped.
So you're saying it's like sand?
Oh, it's been a long week.
Stop!
I saw Sam pound the whole bowl. I couldn't resist.
You're nasty.
Next time I do an intro, it's just gonna be like really intensely sound designed, and then like halfway through, it's gonna hard cut to like just like regular cell phone audio and me in like a crowded auditorium slurping soup.
I
For,
thought
like,
you
15
liked our
seconds.
listeners. This is
And
horrible.
then
We're either gonna get no listeners or a whole lot
Yeah.
more listeners.
A very
gonna get a lo-
specific kind of
Yeah.
listener.
specific listeners, yeah.
We're
Save it for the corner.
That's just bonus content, guys. It's
Yeah.
bonus content.
yeah. If you want the ASMR of Sam slurping bonus content. Sam suddenly slurping soup suspiciously.
Listen, if you want to pay me a bunch of money to slurp soup, I like soup.
Do you like slurping?
I can tolerate slurping.
Ah.
If this podcast doesn't work out, guys, we have a whole
I don't
slew
I
of
don't know.
business ideas.
I don't know what it is we're creating.
A horrible like
But-
homunculus.
If nobody else likes it, I don't care. I love it.
All right, let's play some D&D.
That's,
Yeah.
hey, that's my line.
Let's play some D&D.
All right, I need to like calm down for it. I'm
Okay,
all
here
silly
you go.
and
Put on
goofy
your
and-
conductor hat.
Here you go. Here's how we go from one thing to the other thing. Transition.
I fucking knew it was coming. All right. Fuck, I feel like I'm gonna burp. It's like right there, and I want to get it out before we start the episode.
There's the intro.
I'll do the music just so we have something, because I know that that's kind of like the warm-up prep. So muting mic, we'll start in 3, 2.
Nothing's playing. And you're muted.
And you're muted.
And
You know what I
it's,
realized when I went to do the I had turned the volume all the way down to do the fade out for the intro music, which is why none of our transitions played last episode.
Mm.
All right, let's try this again. Wait, where'd Sam go? Sam,
Sam!
again?
That was one straw too many.
He's back.
Let's all say terrible things. Oh, never mind.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shenrak's back.
I got
Don't call it- don't
I
call
got
it
another bowl of soup. No.
All right. Let's do this for real. In 3, 2.
Yeah, now try to acapella that.
Hey,
One,
everybody.
2.
Welcome to episode 7 of Rolling on D20s. I am your host and DM, Nate, and I am happy to be here, at least at the moment. We'll see how things go.
Ow!
This is a D&D actual play podcast. I always remember to say that on the odd episodes. I never open up for the night with that. So every other episode, I will tell you what kind of podcast this is. And the other voices that you're hearing, at least some of them, because not everyone's talking, those are the other people in this show that are playing D&D, and I am putting them through hell. And it's a lot of fun. So welcome them with me. Let's start with Alex this time. Alex, how are you?
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm good. I play Quinn. And we're a little silly right now, so this should be extra fun.
I feel like the mentality of the 2 episodes in a row, you definitely feel it in the second episode of the night. It's almost like the late show of a comedy show,
Yeah, we all get a
Um,
little like punchy and weird.
right?
It's great.
Right?
We love it.
Let's move it up to Sam, Mr. Shenrak. How are you?
Hello, I am a completely serious person. Never punchy. Ever. Me and my bowl of soup. I play Shenrak Champenjaris.
Sorry, that was a really audible sigh. That was unintentional. Keep
Was
your
it,
soup
though?
to yourself.
Yeah, I play Shenrak Benja-Aris, the Amethyst Dragonborn, Way of the Dragon monk. I don't know if I've said that before. The Way of the Ascended Dragon.
How do you play a non-punchy monk?
He's kicky.
Kicks.
Ooh.
Sorry. I thought there was more. Let's move it over to Joseph. Joseph, how are you?
I'm all right, I guess. Better than usual. Because my guy is now a more human than Umbral human paladin, and he's been sitting off in the corner checking to see if everything is back to normal.
Give it 250 years and
What?
change.
You can find out if everything is back to normal on Ryland at onlydarkcorners.com.
Tune into Ryland's Corner tonight to see what happens.
Let's move it over to David. David, how are you?
Good. Hey, I'm David. I play Saval, the elf warlock.
Okay.
Yeah, no, nothing else today. Yeah, oh, you know what? I'll give you one. I'll give you one. And I'm glad I know what sand is.
It's not a crystal.
It's lots of little crystals.
I hate all of you. Except for Jeff. Jeff, how are you?
I'm loved, clearly, since I'm the only one not hated at the moment. Hi, I'm Jeff. I play Nib. He's a halfling. He's a bard. He's lovable. He's cute, and he's sarcastic. So, there we are.
Man, what an episode that was. If you guys have not listened to episode 6 yet, it came out last week, so go back and listen to it. I will say, little behind the curtain thing, like I love the way we're doing episodes now, but it's really weird to welcome you 2 times in one night. That's why I'm trying to come up with different ways to do it. So for those
We
that
can
don't know,
kick
do
them out. We can be like, the party's over. Come back in 5 minutes.
For those that don't know, yeah, we record every Friday night on Twitch and YouTube, Rolling on D20s live. So if you're listening to this in podcast form, catch us live. Normally it's Friday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Although for those watching live tonight, it is Thursday.
Yeah, tune into the Twitch so you can see Sam slurp soup.
Suspiciously.
See, but not here.
Hear and see.
Free me. I've been muted.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. We share noodles.
Oh, that was good.
As
yeah,
You ever
no,
seen a
listen.
6-way Lady and the Tramp?
Oh God. I did not consent.
That's so many coins.
I don't even know what to say.
Too many corners.
It's like a weird
Those
flying
proper
spaghetti
corners.
monster thing. But yeah, if you do listen to this in podcast form, thank you very much. But as I mentioned before, yeah, no, we do record it live every other week on Twitch, and you get pre and post show content with that live recording that you do not find in the recorded podcast. And it's a good time. As you can probably tell, we're all a little bit wacky right now. But since somebody stole my line from me in the pre-show, I'm going to steal it back. Who wants to play some D&D?
I do.
All right.
Yeah.
Transition.
It needs to happen now. When we last left you guys, you all saw Ryland changing before your eyes from his purplish pink, almost bruisey looking umbral skin color back to the more traditionally copper toned tanned human color. And nobody knows why.
Ryland, are you feeling okay?
I think so. Do I feel normal? I mean,
Can I run over and start checking him over? I want to first off, does he have residual ash on his hands from his playtime at the ritual site we were just at?
was it the crevice of what?
Fuckery.
Premise of fuckery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
TM.
the name of that episode.
That's a
So
good point. Yeah, is the ash still there?
Ryland, you don't have gloves on, right?
No.
Okay. The only part of Ryland that is not healed, if you will, is the tips of his fingers that touched the shadow demon.
Okay.
I go to Ryland's settings and I click invert color again.
I unplug him and plug him back in. And see no. Can I do a quick medicine check to see if he's like clammy, if he's feverish, if he's like if he's under the effects of something potentially?
Sure.
Okay. Medicine. That is
Well,
12.
With a 12, precisely what is it you're doing? Are you just glancing at him? Are you touching him?
I was trying to see if maybe he had either been poisoned or infected by something in the ash. So I'm looking for key signs like clammy skin, fever, very obvious signs of a poison or a toxin that's entered his system, because it's the first thing I could think of.
He looks perfectly healthy. As a matter of fact, he looks the healthiest you've seen him since you met him.
I'm looking everywhere but Ryland. As soon as this happens, there's a moment of like shock, obviously. After that passes, he is like tense and looking everywhere but Ryland for changes in the landscape, anything indicating a shift in time, a shift in anything.
Okay. A particular direction or all directions?
He's looking everywhere he can in any case.
Okay. Roll perception. Or I guess if you let's do perception to see what you may notice, and then we can delve further if you would like.
Hell yeah. That's a 3, baby.
You see grass and trees.
And by 3, I mean a 1, because it was a natural 1.
They might be trees.
They might be trees.
Can I
Guys,
take a
the
look
3s
at
are after
the-
us.
Can I take a look at the pillar and just confirm? Not to like roll anything because I know I looked at it before. Can I just make note of the cycles of the moon that is showing on there? Because I think it would behoove us, if we can see the night sky tonight, to see what the moons show.
Well, somebody tracked it last time we were here too. Didn't somebody make a drawing of the moon cycle?
I noted down what had been carved into the stone to
Yeah.
depict the alignment of moons.
Is it the same?
The carving on the stone would be the same, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I
So we
think
already
our-
got that carving then.
Yeah.
I-
But sorry, Saval, can you re-specify what exactly is it you are you looking into the sky?
You said it's midday, so I assume we can't see the moons. I just was
It,
thinking.
it was midday. Now it's getting to be about evening-ish.
What?
Can I see moons in the sky then? Is it
Yes.
that dark? Yeah, then I'm gonna take a look and see
it's-
if I can see the
it's-
moons.
It's approaching dusk enough.
Yeah, I would assume that I would know what the moons looked like before we came into whatever this is. So I'm
Okay.
looking to see if the moons are different.
Okay. Roll. What would I have you roll for moons? No. Nature?
moons.
hell?
Just roll moons, man.
Just
Roll for
moons.
roll for
Yeah.
moons. I guess nature moons would be part, like moon gazing would be part of nature, I suppose. Let's do nature.
Sure.
While he is doing that, I'd love to pull out my cartography set that I bought specifically for navigating by the stars and compare them.
Woo, 14.
Pause. I just got a pop up saying for some reason Ryland's not. Can you just refresh your browser?
Bye.
And then
That
there were
was weird.
5.
I haven't seen that before.
Hey, Oppa, he's back.
Cool.
Yeah, my
There's a
turn.
little-
Freak out.
There's a little red dot on each of your things. So,
Yeah. I got-
all
I
right.
got
I'm
the
so.
error.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sam. What was Shenrak doing while Saval was moon gazing?
So while he is moon gazing, he is going to be basically doing the same thing. He takes out his cartography kit that he bought with the like extra knickknacks for charting by stars,
Sure.
and he's going to compare the star charts that he has against the stars that are there now.
Okay.
See if anything's like shifted, you know.
So you had previously done a star chart of what the stars were prior to what you guys are experiencing right now.
He bought a cartography set with the specification of I'd like to chart by the stars. So
Okay.
within whatever the confines of that are. I have not like said out loud at any point in the
No,
last
that's
6
fair. I feel like
episodes.
you would have. I feel like you would have done that on the ship.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Sure. Okay. And Saval, you got a 14.
Yes, sir.
So while gazing up at the moons, you feel as though they are the same but different. It is a little unfamiliar to you. Shenrak, what you notice is that because you would still be looking at the same portion of the sky that you maybe the first night on the ship you were a little bit more southwest, so your perception or your perspective would have been different, but specifically on that third night you would have been looking at about the same sky from the same perspective that you're looking at right now. And we will say that you did that. We'll say you did that all 3 nights, because I feel like if you bought that and this is something you wanted to do, this is something I feel like, especially during his meditation and stuff, Shenrak would have done that as like a peaceful type thing to zone in and be one with himself. With this fourth one that you're doing now, if you look at the first 3 you did, you see the transition in the sky that you would expect to see, being southwest and then kind of central world and then kind of to the north, and you kind of see that transition in your star charting. This fourth one you're doing looks vastly different based off of the stars you currently see in the sky.
Do you guys see this point here? And he's pointing at the chart where there's like this. It looks like almost like this eye configuration. You see that there?
I see it now that you pointed out. Yeah.
That is the Perseus Nova.
Okay.
It's not here, which means either we are several years in the future or many, many years in the past. And if you correlate with these stars, I am fairly convinced we are at least 100 years in the past.
Is it possible that instead of somewhere else in time, we're somewhere else physically?
No, it is
Okay.
the same configuration, unless we're on a planet like directly next door to ours, which I feel like we'd see.
Oh, no, I was just thinking like if we were on a different continent, but I don't know. I don't track them close enough to know. So I know they move throughout the season and stuff, but I've never
Well, with how
studied
flat
it. So
the world is, considering how flat the world is, if you're far enough over there and on like over the edge,
I'm sorry, are we just going to ignore the fact that Ryland changed colors?
no, we're not ignoring that. I think we're trying to figure out if we have bigger problems than that and that's
I'm-
saying something.
I am.
think we do
I'm
it
very
probably
concerned
is.
about the island's change in appearance. But exactly, if we're still moving through time, we are in grave danger. We need to move.
Move where?
I mean, I
town?
wasn't born with
when?
the other colors. Like, I figure whatever that was, whatever healed this area, maybe healed that, or whatever turned that back, turned me
Wait,
back.
so when did you turn to the other colors?
Somewhere between the whiteout and waking up.
Rylan, you understand nothing's being healed, right? We're moving backward in time.
Yeah, the moons
Oh.
are even different.
Well,
The moons follow a pattern.
we're not actively moving because the stars aren't currently moving. If we were still like rocketing backwards through time, the stars would be appearing to move through the sky, I think. Or it would be flickering like day, night, day, night, day, night, day, night.
Yes, but there's clearly some form of obfuscation because none of the plants around us are like youngifying in front of our eyes.
Right.
They
That's what I'm thinking. It's
bloomed.
more
They
of like a
weren't bloomed
teleport.
before.
Like we went from there to now, and that was the extent of the movement. We didn't actually travel
You don't
from
think we're
one
still
to
moving?
the other. We stopped being there and we started being here. Like when you teleport or blink.
So the
Not blink your
spell that
eyes,
they
blink
got,
the spell. Yes.
the spell that they got off what moved us in time is your theory. Is that sound correct?
I think we moved before we saw that ritual. I think we just saw the ritual that they did at the last lunar alignment.
But that doesn't
Didn't that
explain.
happen on?
That doesn't explain how one of them talked back to me when I threatened them.
Well, we
Maybe
weren't
we-
present at it the first time, so now things are different. And that might not have been the main ritual. That might have, my guess is they may have had like a bunch of little regional ones that kind of powered the main one, and then the main one went off to do it.
I think that makes sense since you could in theory create multiple spots that would
Mhm.
lead to a larger magical
Yeah.
alignment or circle of some kind.
This is all conjecture and theory. I am just looking what is presented to in front of me right now, and I'm saying what fits those facts. I could be completely off base, but it feels right. Is all I'm saying.
I
I
mean, I
think
just got a great idea. Like, what if we go to the town
Mhm.
and we ask them what year it is?
I'm sorry. That's such a great idea. It's almost like I've heard it somewhere before.
I can pretend like I have amnesia.
Yeah, and I can be like, "Hey, this is my new friend Ryland. He has amnesia."
That's perfect.
Great. You know what, buddy? Let's do it.
See, now I feel like we did just travel in time 5 minutes back again. Because
it's still
swear-
happening.
That was a whole week. That was last week.
Well,
Okay. Well, first, here's a question for our DM. The demonic dome that we have seen in the past, is that a visible thing to us currently
over Cindercrawl. Sorry,
over Cindercrawl?
gotcha.
I know it
Let
was while we were on the
me-
boat, but I don't know if we've moved too far off.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know if we're
Yeah,
too far.
that's
to
a
do that.
good. That is a good
It's a
thought.
great
though.
question.
Yeah.
No.
I also like to propose the theory that we saw the future ones doing like they are preparing for the
For the one that's
From-
in 4 years.
one that's in 4 years, and we have been sent back prior, so they were no longer there. But whatever magical residue is that soot.
Yeah.
So look. Yeah, I mean, have you guys looked to the south, the southeast?
We look to the south.
All right.
What do my
No,
elf eyes see?
I turn him slightly east because it's more southeast.
I don't move. Roll a strength check.
Nope.
You have no strength. You move.
There,
You wouldn't
is-
turn an old man southeast.
there is no red dome over Cindercrawl.
Are you guys seeing this?
So we're
No,
definitely
and that's the problem.
we are definitely pre
Pre
Sundering.
the last coalesce. Yeah.
How the fuck do we
Ryland.
warn an entire society about the Sundering?
I mean,
Ryland.
more than that, like, how are we alive? Like, we haven't been born yet.
Better not meet ourselves.
I don't think that's how time travel works.
I don't know. Have you guys seen Primer?
Oh God.
Uh,
Uh,
I am going to reach over and grasp the spot where my mark is. Is it still there?
I'm sorry. Remind me.
My god mark.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Um. That's a question I haven't thought of.
Sorry. Well, they
Um,
asked the question of why are we still alive, and the first thing
Yeah.
that popped in was like, well,
No.
there's these.
That's a valid point.
Yes. Yes, your marks traveled with you.
Okay.
Saval's gonna go to Ryland, and Ryland, I need you to think very carefully, as I'm pretty sure this whole group
I've never done that
is-
before.
I feel that's not true. I feel like that is a facade that you hide behind, and that's fine. But I need you to think very carefully about what you were doing before that whiteout that you spoke of. And do you know if we're anywhere near where you are familiar with? Is any of this familiar to you? This area? Do you know of any place we can go that you are familiar with?
I was on Cindercrawl. We're on Wormblood.
Have you ever been to Warmblight or know how to get to Cindercrawl from Warmblight?
No, I was found in Cindercrawl. That's where I grew up.
I think we need to travel to Cindercrawl overall, but I am also actually world question. The Gravefall thing, that was the Sundering, and then Cindercrawl happened before that. That was the
They happened
previous.
simultaneously. When the Sundering happened, it demonically destroyed and infested
Irradiated,
infested,
sort of.
irradiated, yeah,
Yeah.
Cindercrawl, and it also destroyed the continent that Gravefall was the risen ashes from.
Did it
Gotcha.
originate on Cindercrawl that time?
It originated on Wormblight.
Okay.
Oh. I still think the movies go to town. and-
Yeah, I hate that
Yeah.
we're standing here. Let's go to town.
Yep,
hey,
I've got that
Ryland.
great plan. Yeah.
The fuck, man.
The fuck. Yeah. The fuck.
You're he's gonna send you just a message in your head and say he's gonna say, how do you feel? This is pre-sundering. Sorry. How do you feel? This is pre-sundering. Ragor may still be alive.
I didn't think about that.
Roll a wisdom
No.
save.
I have to roll a dice.
But he just says that to you, just in your head. He's not about to out those emotions to everybody right now.
Yeah, and he genuinely hadn't even thought about it. The dice is trying to roll.
That's
Ooh.
fine. It rolled.
22.
Okay. The thought of Rygor potentially being alive again definitely occurs to you, but it you hold strong with it. It doesn't hurt. The idea doesn't hurt you in any way.
I mean, if he's alive, I have his stuff. So if everything turned back, he would have this, and he would
Are
be
you-
wearing this.
Are you just saying this out loud?
I think for message. Well, no, you're doing telepathy.
So
right?
yeah, that's the downside of this.
Oh, so
this
I'm just saying it
ability
out
that they have. He can't. Yeah, he can't. It's not like a send reply. He's just talking
Uh-huh.
in your head.
So it just
Yeah.
seems like he's losing his mind.
Yeah.
So out loud, if he's alive, he doesn't have this. He's not wearing this.
Cool.
he
So
might
now
be
we've got
alive, but
two
time is
dudes that
going
just
back.
talk to themselves. This is great.
He's talking to me, Quinn. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Let him cook.
Oh, you didn't say that out loud? Why? Oh. You didn't hear him?
I did not hear him.
But I wasn't paying attention either, to be fair. So
Oh, that's fair. I've never had a voice in my head before.
It's not fun.
Right.
Let's all focus on that for a bit. It's a long walk.
Yeah, while we're walking,
Ryland's like, my turn. Somebody else screwed up. Now we're gonna do this.
Shinrak
Shinrak,
is
have
just
you
gonna.
been in his head?
He's
this
gonna
whole
look
time?
kind of exasperated, and he'll turn back to Quinn and be like, "Sorry, I thought maybe something was happening. Fuck me." He's gonna leave.
But wait, did you say that out loud this time?
Yes.
Okay.
so Quinn is feeling very overwhelmed, and at this point, we'll just kind of like march ahead of the group and be not with them.
So has Shinrak been
So
in your
I'm
head
ass-
this whole time, Zaval?
No.
Oh.
I'm assuming you are heading.
Towards town
Okay,
Town,
so you're heading
yeah.
west. Okay.
west.
Is someone else
Maybe if
heading
we walk backwards, we'll reverse the polarity.
Are you trying to
just pull a
Ferris
flashpoint,
Bueller this
it's
thing
fine.
and put the card reverse to get all the mileage to come off?
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 1 of Rolling on D20.
I run in the doors and I just punch the first elven counselor I can see.
And we yell as loud as we can in that darn room.
And yet we still waste a whole episode on water.
On water.
Yeah.
We do.
Absolutely.
That,
Unavoidable.
that's a
All
constant.
right.
Listen, that's a continuity thing. You keep that.
It just always
Saval is going to say we can talk about all of this. I think we should follow after Quinn, make sure nothing happens, but also
Yeah,
go to town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
no,
can
sorry.
talk about it
Shen-
at the same time.
Shenrik is absolutely following with Quinn.
Cool.
Yeah.
So as you guys make your way to the town of Greyfen, excuse me, as you are approaching to where you can see the outer perimeter of the town in your sight, it's starting to get darker. You can see like wooden, I don't know if palisades would be the right word for such a small town, but just kind of a wooden wall around the outside. It's not a large town or village by any stretch of the imagination, very much just kind of a remote settlement. But it looks fairly well guarded. There are torches lit all around the outer wall that you guys can see, with 2 guard huts and 2 large doors with 2 guards standing in front. You guys, who of you has dark vision? Do you guys have a torch lit for light
I
and
have dark
whatnot?
vision.
I have
Okay.
120 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
I cannot see in the
60.
dark.
60.
Okay.
I also can't see in the dark.
All right.
But I have
Um,
a ranger.
So at least 2 of you can't. So are you guys just kind of following, or like it's not pitch black yet? You'd be able to like see them, but like I didn't know. I guess my question was, do you guys have a torch or something lit for those that can't see in the dark?
If I have low light vision, I'll just be like, "Yo, Nib, you want the ride?" But if I don't, I'll snag a torch.
I have a bullseye lantern also. So if we get into a situation where you're tripping over stuff or whatever, I can fire that thing up and get some light. But if we're okay, just kind of navigating, then we might as well.
So you guys approach, and unless I mean, are you looking to approach the town gates directly? Are you gonna try and? I don't want to just take that away
So
from
I
you,
think
but-
normally Quinn would like do a perimeter sweep and scope it out, but she's like genuinely freaked out by everything that's happened right now, so she's just gonna march right into the town.
That's fair. All right. So as you guys approach, you see two guards, and they don't do the traditional like if you think about like guards would like cross their spears to be like, no, you can't enter. But like they do definitely stand firm as you guys approach. And the one to the left speaks up and he goes, "Identify yourselves."
We're travelers seeking an inn or a tavern.
What year is it?
Oh my god. My friend
So-
has amnesia. If you could just tell him what year it is, that would be extremely helpful.
I have amnesia.
It
That was
is
my line.
it is the year 246. Now, you guys would all know that
Mhm.
traditionally the way that years are spoken out is it is X coalesced moon, year 1 to year 250, and then it resets with every coalesced moon.
So does it go by number of coalesced moons? So it's like
Correct. So
the 14th
a-
year,
as-
246.
Correct. So as you guys would all be aware, with the exception of maybe Ryland, you guys were all in the year C4 excuse me, I'm sorry, C14Y246.
So
we're still-
C13, 246.
Well, of course it's C13246.
Thank you so much. That was incredibly helpful. Could you point me towards the nearest tavern?
Behind
Yes.
these doors.
Thank you.
Is there a travel tax or anything that is required upon entry?
Fucking
no.
is there homework? Did you forget the homework?
Did you forget to charge us?
No. We being so close to the shore, it is very, very common that we get travelers, particularly being on the eastern side of Wormblight, we get travelers from Cindercrawl and from Noctra Vale all the time. So please come in, make yourselves at home. Help yourselves to our shops and our foods. Do not cause trouble though, for we do take a stern approach to people who want to, do nefarious things.
Smart.
Thanks.
If no one else has any plans, I would love to go straight to the tavern and like sit down. Obviously I'll get a drink and then
Water.
In the darkest
Yeah,
corner.
so we see-
possible.
we see us all walking through town. We cut. There's like a hard cut to like a bar counter, and then Shenrak like looms into frame, leaning on the bar, and goes, "Give me the Waldo."
And then the camera pans over to Quinn and she's sitting in a dark corner. And this is new, pulls out a pipe.
Nice.
Hey everybody,
Uh,
welcome to episode 2 of Rolling on D20.
And Shenrak will
She's
bring
tripping.
over a round of waters for everybody.
What does the water mean?
But no, once we're all settled, Shenra and everyone has their presumably very heavily alcoholic beverage.
Very.
He's going to take out a map that was formerly blank, I
Mhm.
believe, and he's going to put it on the on the table, and just pull his hands away. Is there anything on the map?
You see a map of Cindercrawl.
Yeah,
So
was
that
familiar.
happened.
I thought you got a broken one. That's a good one. Huh.
I think this is why. I think this is why the histories were never updated. I think something is currently happening between two times at the same time. There's all these theories that between magic and time things are not linear. We could go back and forth about that all day, but it doesn't matter. Point in fact, whatever happens here, what we decide happens here, will affect the future. Will affect our future. Will affect Ryland's skin as well. Yes.
So we're not.
Doesn't everything we do affect the future?
Wisdom from the mouth of babes. Anyway,
So we're not here to stop the new cult. We're here to stop the old cult.
I think we either. I mean, to be perfectly honest, we may cease to exist after this. We all have a decision to make.
Yeah.
Been
There was
there,
a good
done
chance
that.
we were going to cease to exist after going after the other one,
If
just in a
we-
different way than you mean.
If we change the Sundering,
Mhm.
who knows? I mean,
But
so many 250 years of history have not happened. Whatever we do here, affects all of that,
Right.
including us.
Yeah.
And then it's the whole
Unless-
grandfather paradox, which I fuck it.
Yeah, except for we 5 are marked, and
That's a good point.
that might be like an anchor point, so that whenever we're done doing whatever we're meant to do here, we go back to where we were bookmarked in our time. I mean, I'm just it's the best analogy I can come up with on the fly here.
No,
But-
absolutely.
Yeah. Do you think
I'm
all the
saying
different groups?
We're picking
went
you
to
up,
different
we're moving you
times?
to do your thing, and when it's done, assuming we do it correctly and we survive it, then we'll go back to the thing, because otherwise we weren't there to be picked up and moved back.
That's fair. What'd you say, Ryan?
No, I was kind of going along with it. Do you think that like each group that was marked went to a different time for that to happen, and like we were dropped off to do different things along the timeline for this?
This is good point. I think the Elven Council is full of shit.
Yeah, clearly, right? I mean, we're just a part, typical, right? Fucking typical. We get God marks, and now we're a part of some fucked up plan that we didn't have all the information on. We're just a tool in a system, right? This is what I knew something like this was going to happen. I knew it.
If your
I
rage
passed
is
Quinn another drink, and I grabbed myself another drink.
Have some more water.
Nope.
your rage is absolutely warranted. However, I will say, from the long view, they're full of shit that they send other people. That sucked. They shouldn't have told us that. But if they had told us, we would not be here. If we were not here, we could not.
But
fix
why
it.
not? What's to say they couldn't have been honest with us and we wouldn't have still committed to this?
There's
Assuming they knew.
definitely better ways to go about it. but-
Who says they got told? I think- I mean, who's to say they didn't send like 17 other teams out and they all got their asses kicked in our timeline? So now we are a stone that the gods have skipped across time's watery surface. And they're saying, well, if we can't take out the new version of the cult, let's take out the old version of the cult.
I'm just saying I don't like being a tool.
What if
I
it's
don't
more
like feeling
so destiny?
used.
What if we had no choice in the matter? What if it's
Yeah,
possible
same
that
thing.
the council has been sending us every single time?
That's a
Oh,
wild
that's.
thought.
I mean, I'm
What
not
if we have
saying-
no choice?
I would prefer to have a choice in the matter.
And I'm sure you did every single time we've done this. If Saval's right.
I check to see if I have my 10,000 hours on the piano in, and I just go in and see if I can tickle the ivories.
As Saval mentions this, and you guys are all kind of talking and theorizing and coming up with what's going on, Quinn, being a ranger, ergo / kind of hunter type person, and with your high perception, while you're pondering these thoughts, you start to kind of just look around in this tavern in abode thing that you're in, and you notice that you're in kind of a hunter's tavern. You see different weaponry hanging on the walls, and you also see traditional hunting trophies. You know, the typical the like the neck up bust, like busts of hunted animals and stuff like that.
Taxidermy?
Yes, yeah,
Lovely.
taxidermy, magical taxidermy.
Magical taxidermy. I love it
Again, I
here.
can't think of words tonight. But and of these creatures and animals and whatnot, you notice a bear, and everything about that bear looks pretty traditional. You notice a not obviously the bust of, but an entirety of a raven, and you notice that the raven has a blue eye and a red eye. And the third taxidermied animal that really catches your eye is the upper bust and head of a deer. And the deer has no left eye, but a green right eye. And you notice that there's a very pronounced curve and crook to one of the antlers on the deer. And then aside from those particular three, you see like a wolf head and stuff like that. But those are the three that, as somebody who is a ranger hunter out in the wilderness, you notice that of those three, there's something distinct about each of them that just, not that you notice, not that tells you anything, but just that kind of makes you take a second look at them.
Yeah, they like stand out.
Yeah.
Can I go over to the I'm like so frazzled by everything that's going on. This is like, Quinn is usually like a cool cucumber person and doesn't show like a ton of emotion, but she is worked up and like it is unusual for her. So yeah, you guys are seeing a different side of Quinn where she's like frazzled. So she's actually going to get up from the table and just like walk away from this conversation. And can I walk right over to that taxidermy raven and just kind of like examine it and just like think about why on earth it has different colored eyes?
Sure. Roll investigation. Ooh.
That's a nat 20, friends.
Boom!
Up to a 23.
Very specifically, you notice that each of the eyes are a gemstone, a
Oh.
red gemstone and a blue gemstone. You also notice that the legs and talons of the bird are not of anything natural. They look as though they were manufactured of some sort of metal. And you also notice that there is an interesting shimmer, I suppose would be the right word. You know, I've been so good at describing things tonight. To the feathers of the bird, which I believe I said was a raven. Did I say it was a raven? I did.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. And the last thing you notice is that the beak of the bird is seemingly crafted of the same material that the legs and the talons are.
So does it seem like this is like a piece of artwork, like someone has modified a taxidermy, or like this was a creature that existed that was killed and then put on display?
It definitely doesn't look natural.
Mhm.
And it looks as though the way that it is presented here is intentional.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna keep kind of looking at this because it's like weirdly beautiful. You guys can carry on with your nonsense.
Everybody but Shenrak take their headphones off. I'm going to mark this right here. We obviously don't have anything at the moment. So live audience, if you want to hear what is going to be here, make sure you check the podcast. This part will be deleted from the podcast. Sam, I would like you, before this episode releases, I'm just doing this so I remember and so you're aware. I would like you to have a conversation with your god that can be inserted here.
Okay.
That is your god communicating with you in his actual time, making you fully aware of the fact that you guys have gone back in time 500 years or 250 years, excuse me. And he has no idea how that happened. And he's going to try to kind of help you figure it out and figure out what's going on. But he warns you that there may be more going on than what it seems. So to watch your back. Not in a way that the people with you are untrustworthy, but just in that there might be more to this whole mission than you were led to believe. And somehow they got you involved with it without him realizing it.
Hmm. Okay.
Can you
Yeah.
do that for me?
Yeah, hold on. Let me make a note here. But yes.
Okay. And obviously you'll have this audio clip to remind yourself as well.
Yeah.
But I marked it. I'll send you a clip of our conversation right there.
Perfect.
All right, carry on.
Yeah, so Quinn's standing there smoking her pipe, staring at this weird fucking raven.
That's a sick image.
I guess Saval would still be continuing on with the discussion, and saying, essentially, maybe we failed multiple times each time we've done this, and that's why the sundering happens.
I think that here's the other trap of this whole thing is, where do you stop peeling the onion down the layers before you run out of onion? You know what I mean? So, like, I think we can assume we were sent. We didn't just stumble into the pit, the cat. What was it? The crevice of fuckery, or the whatever it was there.
Nib, I'm going to
Yeah.
pause you for 1 second just in case it changes what you're going to say.
Sure.
Saval / David, I want to just double check when you said the sundering happened. Was Saval saying that in a misremembering way, or did David misremember? Because the sundering was interrupted. It did not happen successfully. That's why they're trying it again.
Right. What I'm saying is, if we are in the past, or what Saval's saying is, if we are in the past, the reason it still happened but wasn't fully stopped is because we've done this before and failed.
Okay.
So it wasn't
All right.
successful because we intervened, but we didn't succeed.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that, I wanted to make sure that that lore element was still there.
Yeah.
Because the Sundering was
Yeah.
to summon a demonic entity to Valmir. And
Yes.
it was impeded in such a way that the summoning did not happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
you were remembering that correctly. That's all.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
idea basically that we definitely interrupted it, but we never actually successfully stopped it
Fair.
from going off.
I mean, there's that, but yeah, you finish your thought, Nim.
Sorry. Yeah. Thanks.
Mm.
Because the other thing is we have to make sure we don't get into analysis paralysis on this, because you can take that thing and go into tangents. It's like, wait, what if the whole reason that the thing didn't work and it only did what it did was because we were here and we interrupted just enough of it to get it as good at, without the summoning, but all the damage still happened. I don't think we can operate on that premise. Otherwise, we're going to be like focused in on making sure we do that and not on what else we might be here to do.
Well,
I
that's
think-
just theory crafting.
All of it is, but yeah, I'm like I said, otherwise we're going to be sitting in this tavern for the next year and a half going like, but if that's true, then what about this and stuff? Because I mean, I feel like we could do that anyway.
Well, they'll
Um,
kick us out at some point. but,
Fair, but yes.
how did the chant end? It said, "Come and remember us." Right? Is what they were saying. Remember?
It was.
I think that had something to do with the first Sundering, which lends to the theory that we saw the next iteration in our time.
As you
Who-
guys are talking,
Yeah.
you hear the doors to the tavern open. And you thank you. And
Bully.
as you see, oh my god.
Nick Foley.
As you see a figure enter, they are wearing a black cloak with a hood over. You can't quite see their face. And they enter the tavern, and it is there's definitely a feeling in the air as this person enters. Like there's this presence that he carries with him. He's a very strong warrior. He commands respect in the way that he carries himself, and he walks up to the bar. And as he approaches the bar, the bartender looks at him and says, Lord Rygor, it's been a while. What brings you to Wormblight?
Duty as always.
It's been so long since we've seen you. What is your duty that brings you?
These tieflings.
Yes,
I don't know.
the cult. Yes, it has been a concern, and there's been talks of the coalesced moon and what it might bring for us. I cannot believe that such things are happening so close to our peaceful area. This side of Wormblight has always been such a quiet area to us, and we've lived here without disturbance, and the rumblings of this cult over the last couple of years have been quite disturbing.
No one is safe, my friend. No corner is safe no more.
How do you pronounce? Is it Voldir? Volndir?
Do I recognize him?
No. I just how do you say the name?
Volunder.
Volunder. Thank you. Is your brother Volunder traveling with you? Is he gonna be with us today?
I haven't seen that shit in the last year. He's probably got someone else knocked up again, for the fucking Christ.
Has he fallen into the booze again?
I don't know if he's been sober in the last. It's been too long. I'm trying to keep him safe with the rest of us. I'm trying
Seems
to do
to
what
be
we must.
Seems to be you are fighting battles on many fronts, Sir Rygor.
We that are chosen carry the weight that we must.
Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Would you like your usual beverage?
Yes.
And
Water.
he grabs a pitcher and pours his glass of water and hands it over. He goes, I assume you won't be staying in Greyfen that long. You must have business to attend to.
I cannot. The clock. I swear every time I look out, I don't know much time we have.
Well, we will be here for safekeeping if you need us. Feel free to come by anytime. It's a pleasure to see you, sir. Please stay safe. And if you do happen to wrangle your brother in, try to keep him alive.
I don't even think the gods could at this point keep him safe, but I will keep him alive. I will try
Good
to
to
keep
see
us all alive.
Good to see you, sir.
Of course. Thank you.
And the cloaked gentleman takes the water back and gives a nod to the bartender and makes his way back out the door.
Okay, 1,
Fuck!
2.
You
I'm fine.
think Quinn's okay? You think Quinn's okay? She's been staring at that bird for a while.
Okay, so now Quinn is staring at the bird, but with eyes that are just fucking huge and like, what the fuck did I just hear?
I would like to go up to the wall, like the wall next to the door, the front door
Okay.
that Rygor just went through. I would like to send a message directly into Rygor's head. That just says he loves you. He wants
Is there
to
a
help?
is there a telepathic version of this message cannot be delivered?
Just a busy
Boo-doo-doo.
signal.
So
Oh,
okay,
man.
so
I so wish you guys read or listened to Dungeon Crawler Carl, because I would have been like, this message is sent to a dead crawler.
I have been listening to it.
We'll talk about it after the show.
Yeah.
so
But
so
anyway.
it doesn't get through.
It does not get through, no.
Interesting. I guess once I realize that, I have more testing to do, but
Well, let me ask you, would Shenrak be aware that the message didn't get through?
I have no idea.
It's true.
So-
I can't respond,
So maybe you
so-
send that message out, but you just don't know whether it was received or not.
Or maybe it goes to the nearest possible.
Actually, you know what? Let's retcon this a bit. What did you say to him?
I said he loves you. He wants to help.
Okay. Ryland, in your head, you hear he loves you, he wants to help.
Shenrak, which one loves me? And I'm pointing at like Nib, Sabal, and then the bartender.
I think Shenrak just looks at you. Maybe a couple of emotions pass over his face. And then he just sort of turns generally to the table and goes, I need to meditate. I will see you later.
Ryland, how drunk are you?
He's a couple in. He's a little drunk.
Okay. Roll perception with disadvantage.
Perception. That's not terrible. Huh. Disadvantage. 11.
An 11. You did not realize that it was your brother at the bar.
No, I mean, somebody with a commanding presence like that, I wouldn't be looking up anyways. Okay, so Quinn is distracted by a bird. Sam has to go meditate.
You mean Shenrak?
Did we look at what the water looks like?
Bye.
Too many things have crossed.
So Quinn is actually, I assume we've like acquired rooms. Is that a fair assumption?
I don't know.
If that-
Didn't we
if that's
say we
your-
were going back out to the?
If that's your plan.
Oh, right. We were thinking of going back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, Quinn is done with the bird. She's absorbed as much as she can from the bird's energy at this point. And she's going to walk by the table and head to the front door. And as she does, she's going to look at Ryland and be like, one more time, what's your name?
I told you can call me Rye. It's Ryland. Ryland.
And she's just going to hold on to that for a moment, maintaining eye contact.
Can
and
I
then walk out the door?
can I pause you for a second? Joseph, you were Ryland after your brother died, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I would like you to refer to yourself as your regular name for the time being.
It's
So-
always been Volunder. Volunder, remember?
Do you?
Do I?
Remember?
I remember most things. I'm not that drunk right now.
Oh,
Yeah, Quinn's
no.
done. She's walking out the front door.
What's her problem?
I jump up and run after her. Just getting out the door. I won't even try to keep up necessarily, but I'd be like, Quinn, wait a second. Don't go too far. Wait for me. Please.
Okay.
Stuff's a little too weird. I'm worried if we get spread out and separated that like if you get separated from us, you might get unstuck.
Frankly, I would prefer to be unstuck.
Yeah, but you might kill the rest of us in doing so. I'm sorry. Until we figure this out, until we figure something out, we've gotta play this out as best we can, I think.
Nib, I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I am not used to feeling like that. I know what's going on all the time.
I get it.
So this is brand new for me, and I don't know what the plan is here. This is too much, you know?
I get it. And my brain is literally churning through this stuff as we're experiencing it and like forming new theories.
I
and
mean, this guy is
hypotheses and
changing
stuff.
colors and changing names every 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it seems like he's changing back to match something that's happened when we are now. And if that's the case, it might be that they moved him forward in order to tie us to him so that we could go back to his time. I don't know how any of this actually works. I'm just like something comes up and I come up with a theory on how it might tie together. I could be making it all up, but if I'm not, then
I mean, Saval said it too. Maybe this is just destiny, which, you know,
I hate that
seems
idea.
fake to me, but some people seem to believe it.
I don't have I kind of make sure that we're not just screaming at each other in the streets here about crazy nonsense. And like, so kind of like moving in close to try to create a sense of, it not intimacy like intimacy, but you know what I mean. And I'm just like, I'm putting this together. I've spent my whole apprenticeship dealing with having to anticipate how my mentor was going to let me down on a daily basis. And so I constantly had to just make shit up on the fly to match whatever was happening. So that's how my brain works. So now that we're here in this moment and I'm watching this stuff unfold, every time a new thing reveals, I try to figure out how it folds in with what's happening. And I don't know if I'm on the right track, but it feels right at the moment. And it feels like the thing that could be the most impactful. If it's just this weird like hallucination, or we walked into a random field of magical energy that just made all this, then it doesn't really matter what we do. But if it didn't happen that way, if it is somebody else's plan and we are the sling stone they're firing at this problem, then we don't really have a choice but to fly on towards the target and hope we hit.
When you say that, all four of you hear in your head, we need to go. We need to go now. Meet me outside the tavern. And then the two of you, Quinn and Nib, who are outside, you hear, I guess, like kind of a clattering. He rolled a 12. As Shenrak jumps down from the roof.
The roof.
And he approaches you guys and says, "Where's Sval? Where's Ryland? Whatever his name is. We need to go now.
I think they're still inside.
Sval,
What's
come on,
going
come
on?
on.
We have
That-
much to discuss."
I was gonna say that would be the end, but then I'd like to. All right, so we will cut the episode at "We need to go now." So yeah.
Yeah, no, Shenra, just for like behind the scenes knowledge,
Yeah.
like what you guys are seeing, Shenrak is wild, and he is usually like kind of a mellow presence,
Yeah.
and kind of a steady situation. He's going a little nuts.
We're guessing you got some sort of information through your meditation. At least that's what Jeff's guessing.
Wink.
Wink. and therefore that's what we're like, I gotta act on this. Okay.
Yeah, guys, this session.
Killed it.
Everybody
Hell yeah.
was firing.
I'm glad you guys liked it.
That was
little
good.
behind the scenes DMing. All but maybe 5 minutes of this I made up on the spot.
That's how all my games run. So
It
I
was
like,
seriously, guys. Like I've said it like almost every time we record, and I'm gonna say it every time because I truly mean it. You guys fucking rock. And I had an idea for this story, and it's still very much. It's going in the same direction. The destination is the same, but my God, have we changed rails so many times? And so much of that is very much due to the D&D meme of when one of your players has a crazy off the wall idea and suddenly that's the story now. And I love it. And so far, in some way, shape, or form, however big or small, you have all said something that has made me like shift gears and do something different. And that's as a DM, that's awesome. So thank you guys for being great players. It's so much fun. I like the fact that we're 7 episodes in now, 7 sessions in, and we've only had really 1 episode of combat. Like the beginning of episode 6 was more of a storytelling element. And it's this fun and this entertaining. Like you know, it's a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. And assuming that what I have in my head cooking right now is how this act ends, I'm excited for you guys to see it and or hear it or play it, and we will see. We will see if that stays the same for the next how many ever episodes. But I like it a lot, and it's way more creative than anything that I could have come up with on my own, and for that I am thankful.
I love it.
Yeah,
So
we
we
got
don't-
into some like cool character stuff
For
this
sure.
episode. That was
How did you-
sick.
How did you guys feel about Rygor coming in?
That
Mm.
was just so far out of left field. I thought part of me was like, we're Ryland's one of the gang. We're gonna have to go to Cindercrawl, find a Rygor, and figure out what happens after that. And then the motherfucker walked in the bar. Like what?
You messaged me about that a while ago. I was like, there's not enough time in this episode. I'll have a minute to kind of practice and think about him a little bit.
Oh my god, the voice. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, I had sent him like right when we had started episode 7. I was like, "Hey, if I put you on the spot, you think you can be Rygor?" He's like, "Yep." I'm like, "All right, let's fucking do it." So
I just want to say I'm consistently furious, just absolutely livid that all of you live far enough away that we aren't doing this in person every day, because this goes hard.
it's a lot of fun. No, we definitely so we can, I guess, kind of announce that to the live audience. We have 4 people in there. Hey guys, hope you guys are
Okay.
enjoying it.
Okay.
And like we can talk about some of it like off live too, because I know some stuff is still being worked out. But we have our plans for the first ever bonus content that we will be doing, which we will coincide with the launch of our Patreon, which will be cool. So I'm still working out some details, but I know one of the key things that I will be providing, or we will be providing with our Patreon, is ad-free episodes, because we do take advantage of ads using the Libsyn service, which hopefully will help the show generate some money because out-of-pocket adds up. But yeah, so it will be an ad-free opportunity for Patreon subscribers, and then we will also have bonus content, and it's one of the first elements of bonus content will be coming sometime in June, and it will be a bonus actual play session of something maybe related, maybe not related to Valmir for sure. It'll take place within this custom universe that we're all writing together, but it will not be related directly to this campaign. But yeah,
The Adventures of Rygor. Pet.
But we're cooking some ideas. We've all been chatting, and but yeah, the first of our in-person session recording things will be in June, and that's gonna make some exciting content. So I'm excited to release that. We'll definitely release some samples of it on the regular podcast feed. We're not gonna just be like, hey, like come listen to this stuff without anything, but if you like this, more than likely you'll like that too. But more details of that to come. And I was thinking about mentioning it on the podcast proper, but I didn't quite have how I wanted to phrase it. So we'll probably be making that announcement. Probably save it for like episode 10 for the official podcast announcement. Give it a couple more cooks. Come up with some phrasing for it, but it won't be going live till sometime in June anyway. But yeah, other than that, that's all I've really got. We went a little late because of the break and we started late. So by all means, we can chit chat as per usual, but I know usually we've cut our post show by now because it is about 20 of 10. So by all means, if anyone needs to get to bed or you've got something going on in the morning, don't feel like you have to stick around for the post show just because like we are running late. But if you guys want to chime in, I know you already said some things, but yeah, how'd you guys feel about tonight?
To be honest, I fully thought 9:30 was our end time, so that's fine.
We've been ending around 9, and then we do
Yeah,
the post show till 9:30.
Nate, I didn't say it made sense.
We're
I just said I thought it was 9:30.
Yeah.
I mean, I've thought that like between the post show, our little pre-show chatter sometimes, and the break, like 9:30 wouldn't be a terrible end time if we could normally float it.
Yeah, I mean, I would certainly be down. Like tonight will be a little bit rough because of potential work tomorrow. We'll see how my back
Right.
feels in the morning. My dog tweaked my back this morning. I have
Oh,
a 130-ish pound cane corso, and when I was taking her out this morning, she yanked around the railing of the porch.
mhm.
And my options were either have my arms slam into the railing or jump off.
Oh my
And
God.
when I landed, she pulled in such a way that made me twist, and my back has been killing me all day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, my back's screwed too. That's why I'm usually leaning this way a little bit.
right. I'm
That's
like,
my
I don't know
neck.
if you
That's
can
why my
tell where
neck
I'm
goes this
sitting,
way.
Yeah.
but like
Mhm.
my back is not like if I go like that to lean
Mhm.
against my chair. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, no, it doesn't
Mhm.
feel good. So I've been
Then
like,
don't do that.
yeah, it sucks.
That's actually what's
Um,
on the Patreon. It's just us like doing basic calisthenics to improve our back issues.
Mhm. I've got some
Oh,
good
have
stretches, man.
I could use
Um,
it.
But yeah. So no, we can go for however you guys would like. Typically, yeah, 9:30. Like if we want to extend 9:30 for the episode end time and then go till 9:45, 10 for post show. Typically on a Friday night, I'm okay with that because I have weekends off. Does anybody object to that for Saturday morning? Or Friday night into Saturday morning? I
Yeah, I'm
know,
usually
Alex,
up-
you said you usually work early on Saturday, right?
I work early on Saturday, but I am so committed, you guys.
Aw.
Doesn't
I say,
matter.
as the person who doesn't have work hours or children, I'm not saying anything. As to whether it's a good or bad.
So
Yeah,
you and I can
Saturdays
just
are
stay up
my-
till 4 a.m. finishing this.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm-
Saturdays are my like up at 4 a.m. 10-hour day.
Ew.
But
I mean, I'm
it's
up,
my
worth
God.
it.
I'm up at 4 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Yeah,
So
you get it.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually up until at least about an hour before that. So
I did night
Wow,
shift
nocturnal.
for 6 years, the 13-hour night shift. So no matter like how early I get up, it's still screwed. I'm staying.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I
David's
give a
being-
tentative yes.
David's being
Tentative.
quite okay. Yeah.
I remember.
No,
you
I
usually have
know-
a higher stop time.
I know that with you, it's like, how are the kids being? Are they in bed? Like,
Mhm.
how difficult was the day? Yeah. So like
Mhm.
if we do extend 9:30 for the recording time and then do 9 to 10 asterisk for the post show, if there's ever I gotta bounce at 9:30, don't feel bad.
Mhm.
Play it
Okay.
by ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dig
but
it.
if it's consistent, wouldn't want to write you out either. Too.
Well, and I really like the way it's been played of like, oh, that's a really good like natural endpoint,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go for
That's
the
what
beat.
I
Also-
do. I kind of kicked
for the beat.
myself in the ass a little bit for like not holding Rygor a little bit later, but also I know and we all know this isn't the case, but I do know that Joseph, I don't want to say concerned. You can let me know what word's appropriate here, but like he doesn't want to feel like he's the main character. And that would have been the 3rd or 4th episode send off that was Ryland related. So
Yeah, but I
I-
feel like we like kind of talked about that. Like this is like
Yeah.
kind of the Ryland arc, and
Right.
we'll all kind of have those
There's-
peaks
yeah.
to our character.
There's
I
gonna be
Yeah.
It's gonna be times. I mean, it's gonna be Nib Central for a
Right.
few episodes.
Yeah,
It's
it
gonna be
happens.
Saval
we'll go to
Central.
Hobbitville.
We'll go to Hobbitville.
Aw.
We'll go to the Shire.
Everything's half off.
Well, we're gonna go.
Oh my
we're gonna go
God.
to the Shire, and Shenrak will be Godzilla.
I'm so in.
That was honestly, I was getting that way a little bit on this episode because I was a little bit like, God, I don't want to just grab the reins out of everybody's hands. He goes, no, trust me, I know what's happening.
it.
Yeah,
Dude,
No, that was
'cause-
perfect.
'cause I
like
don't.
literally perfect.
I was
but at
loving
the same time,
Nib
I'm sitting there
theorizing.
like, I'm watching the puzzle pieces fall together, and I'm like, oh God, is this what's happening?
So I will.
As
I
the
will
chronicler,
say.
that's you.
Yeah.
I will say, just like at the end of last episode, in this episode, at least as far as my mind is going right now, one of you said it.
Yeah, and I'm afraid it wasn't me. But I'm gonna drive
Wait,
us all.
why-
I have this really cool idea in my head, and I'm not saying a damn thing. But and I love it because it's way more creative than what I thought of. But when we get well, it's a way more creative way of doing what I initially wrote. And when we get to the end of this arc, even if we go in this direction, it still sets us right up for arc 2 or act 2. So it plays so perfectly into what bullet points were kind of already there.
Mhm.
Love
It's
yeah, I was definitely not expecting time travel.
I wasn't either.
Like it just was not.
But the years are the
my-
same.
I mean, that blew my
The years
mind.
didn't change. We're still at the same year.
I mean,
What?
it's buck wild. I mean, like, I can't. There's so many world connections that are just like, well, if I went to visit them,
Mhm.
who are they? If they are,
But are any of you 250 years old or older? I don't think so. Right.
Well, you were, but now you're
again,
not because
right.
we went backwards.
So I was hoping, I didn't want to ask that because I
Yeah.
didn't want to make it obvious.
Yeah.
And obviously discussing it post show is fine, but it
Yeah.
was more so making it obvious on the feed,
Mhm.
which I know there's some people hanging out in post show. But like
Good for them.
that in my mind specifically is why Ryland changed, but
Mm.
you guys, nothing changed
yeah.
because
Mm.
Ryland has kind of a time stamp in the time that you guys are in. So he would revert back to who he was at that time. You guys don't. So you just kind of exist there as yourself.
I mean, I have so many theories about what's going on with Ryland. I have
That's
like
fun.
3 paragraphs dedicated to what the fuck is up with Ryland in my notes.
And Nate, I will warn you now. I was going to message you anyway after stuff, but I'll tell you now too. One of the other things that flashed into Nib's head when Joseph's character, whose name we're not sure of anymore, is
Said
going
it
through
out
this.
loud.
I know. I just my brain. But anyway, the fact that he's losing memory or like he's reverting or something like that. Nib is terrified we're all going to do that. We're all going to forget what we know from our future timeline. So he is going to be like sitting down and racking his brain about like, okay, what do I know about what happens later on from any like songs or stories or stuff that we've either performed or he's read and stuff, and write it down before he loses it. Because if we have knowledge we can act on, then that's our benefit. That's our
Okay.
ace up the sleeve kind of a thing. It's like if we know the spot and the date when it happens, then we can beat it there. You know,
What
we know
years did the Patriots win the Super Bowl?
all of them.
Guys, we're gonna be rich.
All of them.
Who cares about the plot? We bet it all on the Patriots on the years they win. We take all
2001.
that cash. We hire 600 mercenaries.
Yes.
So for those that have listened, I so badly want to like initially I was like, all right, no, because I said like not as whimsical as Dungeons and Daddies, but not as serious as Critical Role, and that's kind of how I've always set up where I wanted this to go. And admittedly, and I love it, so I'm not critiquing it any way whatsoever. But we have gotten a little bit more left or right of whimsical than I was initially expecting. But it's great. I fucking love it. I love this show. It's one of the highlights of my every 2 weeks. But I say that because again, initially I was like, no, I'm not gonna do anything like the magical beans or the deck of many things. Or
Mm.
I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
anything like that. because
give me a
that
deck.
just fucks a story all up.
Yeah, it's pure
Right.
chaos.
However, we're getting
Just
a little
one
right of, we're
card.
getting a little right of whimsical right now.
Don't
So
ever put a deck of many things in my hands, because the command spell, the word draw is a single word command.
Oh my god, I have never thought of that.
that's so
Yes.
that is purely a weapon for you.
Yes, I
Okay.
would weaponize it, and then if something great happens to them, we kill them and take what happened that was good. If something
But-
bad
Oh
happens,
my
that's one
God.
less card that we have
But
to deal
we
with.
tie
That's so evil.
we
Isn't
tie the
it?
we tie the canteen to them, so if they go to the prison or hell, they come back.
Whatever.
Wait,
That hit
Hold
me.
on,
That
is
hit me about
this-
5 years ago in,
is
in
this-
another campaign where we had one, and that hit me out of the blue. Where I was
Mhm.
like, "Wait a minute, the draw is a command.
Nib,
Just hold the
That's
deck out to them and
awesome.
say draw."
Nib's little like freaky monologue there.
Which one?
The deck drawing thing where I'll murder somebody if I have what I want. I'm looking at do we have alignments on our character sheets?
Nib wouldn't do it. Jeff.
Oh,
I think
Jeff would do, okay, all right, all right, all right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, did we do
Chaotic
alignments? I don't remember.
evil.
I have a strange relationship with alignments, but I'm
Yeah.
starting from a point of neutral good. So like
Okay.
I don't know.
Neutral good.
So what
Oh,
my
that's special.
my misconception with alignments was always the wording, and the reason for that is when I think of like lawful evil, right? And maybe this was obvious to all you guys, but this is where I always got confused by. I'm like, how can you be lawful and be evil? Because the word law, I instantly think, oh well, you're lawful, right?
Not
But-
to
Right,
get
but law
political,
doesn't
Nate.
mean-
I've
but
played
law does
so
not
many
equal
lawful evil.
No,
morally
I-
good.
Right. But Sam, you are 100% correct.
Yeah.
However, what I ended up discovering over conversations and reading and stuff like that is that what lawful evil would be is like Dexter would be lawful evil.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Because
anyone with a
he-
code. It's like that
Right,
strength of
exactly. He has his own code, whereas Joker would be chaotic evil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that was really what it admittedly took way too long to dawn on me, is that it doesn't mean you follow the laws of man or the laws of the region you're in. It means you have your own code
Yeah.
that you follow, and you are
What-
evil to that code.
Yeah, I
it's
thought
why
about that
pal. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I thought about that for Quinn because she has a very strong moral code, but she's not necessarily a good person. She
Right.
just like does what she believes is the right thing, right? So she would be like lawful neutral in a lot
Right.
of ways because
Right.
good is kind of like based on a lot of elements in life that maybe don't apply to her.
Sure. I feel like the three like category breakdown is way too small. Like to go from neutral to evil, like maybe you're just a lawful shithead. That doesn't mean you're evil, but you're not
neutral.
neutral.
It's
It
really
depends
like
on what
a-
you're doing to the environment and people around you.
Yeah.
Right.
It
yeah.
really comes down to just like it's a vague guideline, and you have to play it like that because if you get locked into it, unless you're like a paladin or like if something else beholds you to a specific set of morals, then you have to follow that or you'll lose connection with that thing. But
Right.
like overall, it's still just a vague guideline.
Right. But no, Jeff's thing with the whole like what he would do with the deck made me think, I'm like, I don't know any of your alignments, and I didn't know if you guys had them set or not.
We're all chaotic evil.
So
I
like,
did have
I mean,
mine,
Nib,
so-
he'd probably be closest to just straight neutral,
True neutral.
Mhm.
Yeah.
except he follows the dictates of like the bardic council and things like that. So like, and so that could be a form of lawful.
Yeah,
Right.
like if he has like a base guideline of like I
Yeah.
follow XYZ rule.
He would never truly misrepresent something that happened in his recordings or in his writings. He'll embellish and he will put flourishes and things in there like that, but he would never actually untrue put true falsehoods into them,
Right.
because that's abhorrent to him.
Just
but
like
at the
maybe a
same-
little bit of hyperbole and some lies of omission.
Yeah, but not to the point of changing history, because
Right.
he's thought about that and thought about how true power that is compared to like being able to throw fireballs and lightning and things like that. It's like, I, at the height of my power, will be able to influence what people believe and how they feel about it.
It's so
Mm.
interesting.
That's power.
I tell you, if we get to a second campaign, like,
Mhm.
and I should say when, no ifs,
Mhm.
when we get to a second campaign after Act 3, and like you guys have all new characters, my hope is always when I do continuing stories in a growing world is that any player characters that survive can somehow become NPCs in that world. Nib is 100% a politician.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Based off of what you just said, like maybe not like global, but like definitely like I can influence things and I can change the course of.
I would almost say he's not a politician because he is so dedicated to the whatever the actually happened.
he could, I could see him being a guild head. I could see him being an advisor or a vizier
Yeah, I was gonna
To
say like an
power.
advisor to like a king or something. Yeah.
and driving it. He wouldn't and that's the thing. Well, and I say that now, but I as a rule never predestiny my characters when I play them. I will write their histories up to the point when the campaign starts, because I don't know how the story is going to impact their decisions and stuff going forward. So maybe he would decide that. Maybe after we have our little romp here and if we go back or whatever happens and stuff like that, maybe he will decide, it's like, you know what? People are dumb. They need to change their minds. We need to figure out a better way of doing this. So
I will also
knows?
say, and Joseph, I will apologize as you were the first guinea pig. But the types of liberties that I've been taking with Ryland, and stuff like that, if I feel like it is something that could potentially change the element of your character, I certainly will try to talk to you about it first, because I don't like to remove agency. But when it comes to little things, I'm definitely a like act first, like don't ask permission, like ask for forgiveness. But I will always try to make sure that everything that I change on the fly during an episode is something that could potentially be reversed or at least brought back to the original direction if it's something you don't like. But I don't like it's difficult, especially if it's something that I'm like, ooh, this works in the moment, let's do it. Like I feel like it kills the tempo if I'm like, Sam, would you mind if I do this right now? Do you know what I mean?
I don't think anyone has the right to like expect that. Like we are trusting you and you are trusting us. Like that's improv. Like
I have played D&D with players who I've like thrown something out there and they're like, nope, that doesn't happen. It's my character.
Right.
Yeah, I
So-
mean that just doesn't seem like. I mean, one, that doesn't seem like a show to me. Two, that doesn't seem like D&D to me. Really. I mean, like, yeah, I'd be upset if you were like, yeah, your dad, who your entire story is centered around, just like is evil now. That would suck.
Right.
Like, you
You
gotta
don't
roll with
actually
it.
have a god that you talk to, you just hallucinate.
I mean, like at a certain point, it's just down to like, do you trust the people you are playing with your
Right.
story, or are you leaving?
right.
Well, and also like how precious are you with your character? Like this is a collaborative storytelling
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
exercise. So like how I know a lot of D&D players who do take it very personally when the DM is like, oh, well, now this happens to you. And they're like, well, no, that can't happen to me. And it's like, okay, but like, it's part of the story. And, you know,
Sure.
go
Like
with it.
there are certain things that I would consider off limits without express permission from the player.
Mm.
Like I'm not going to change your race. I'm not going to change your gender.
Change
not,
my
like-
race and gender, man. I don't care.
Yeah,
Okay, there you
shit.
go. Right, but for some people, that's like, you know,
Sure.
and so since you said that, for example, like I'm not going to give Shenrak his leg back without
Why?
making sure you'd be okay with that. Well,
Do
because
it. No.
well-
See, here's my thing. You do what the story is gonna do, and Shenrek will react how Shenrek is gonna react.
right. Well,
Yeah,
what
that's how I
okay.
feel.
Sure, and that and that's awesome, and I, as the DM, appreciate that. Where I was going with that was like, I know one of the things that you had mentioned about Shenrak and the leg missing is like representation, and that would be the thing. Is like, you know, if we have a listener who is also an amputee, and they're
Yeah.
like, ooh, I can identify with Shenrak. I don't want to remove that element from that character.
Yeah, but like even then, I think it's an extremely interesting arc. Like if you were like, I don't want to take that agency away from you. I respect that. I think it's a
Yeah.
totally valid standpoint to take, especially with a show where he could be a stand-in for anyone with any disability. I guess specifically around their foot, but like in general. But the arc of you suddenly have your foot back.
right.
Is he happy
I-
with that?
I
Is
had thought about
maybe he's
it.
angry. Like you know, there's plenty of play there for like intrigue and story that I think lends itself. And also
Mhm.
you can take someone else's foot. Just saying.
So
I had thought about it with this episode until I ultimately decided on Ryland was the only one that was going to change. Like I was going to
yeah.
kind of
Oh
reverse a lot of you.
that,
Sure.
oh, that would have been really interesting. But,
But what I ended up settling on was what I had said was how
yeah,
only Ryland existed in this time. So you
Right,
guys didn't
'cause he
have
was there.
something to rewind to.
Mm,
Yeah.
And that's what I ended up
mhm.
settling on. But I thought about the leg thing.
I love the thought process that goes into both of those. But fundamentally, though, Sam, and I think the thing is like without the specifics in it, the fundamental thing that boils down to is, luckily, we are a collection of players who like to give over that to a DM that we trust, and Nate has shown himself to be a DM we can trust that way. So that's why we are like, of course, no, do whatever. But we wouldn't necessarily say that to every DM we've ever
Right.
known. And the DM, and he is saying like, until I know you guys are at that point, I wouldn't just do that without having gotten that assurity, either directly or just through playing with you guys a bunch.
I totally
Is
see
what
where
I'm
you're
taking
coming
away.
from.
Yeah.
I think that should be the goal of every D&D. Like every D&D
Absolutely.
player, every
Mhm,
D&D,
mhm.
every DM, everyone should be headed in that direction because that's where the story lives.
Right.
Yeah.
And thankfully there's at least the element here of like the thing that may, like what Jeff was talking about, the thing that may influence having that opinion of me, which I appreciate obviously a little bit more quickly than a traditional D&D session, is that we, like, you know, we are making a show. And at the end of the day, this was my idea and I brought you guys together. And yes, now, as I've been saying, this is our show. It is not my show. But why would I like completely try to fuck up this thing that we're trying to make together? Like, you know, it just like, so there's that element of like, oh, well, why would he do something stupid? Because like we're all making this together. Why would he have this idea just to ruin it? You know what I mean? Whereas an at-home D&D session, it's like, oh, well, fuck, that fell apart. We'll find something new. But this is a little bit different in that.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate that. And it's like, it's that same way of like that it giving away that agency with the characters in the same way, like giving away that agency with the storyline. You know, I've railroaded you guys a minimal amount of times. And I know you guys said like, no, you're the DM. Like if we're taking too long on something, like railroad us. Like you guys have said that multiple times. But my favorite moments in these 7 episodes so far are things that weren't even remotely on my mind when we started recording that episode. And so many things have just kind of come out of that spontaneity.
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 Sand.
I couldn't tell.
Sand. So it's like sand.
On that note, I am gonna call it a night, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm not a
Da-
morning person.
Yeah, we
David,
know.
can I get 5 more minutes from you?
I suppose. I
Okay,
suppose.
I'm gonna kill the live stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for hanging out for the post show. We'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. Love you all.
Don't forget your soup.